Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Thought Express. My name is Divine. I'll be your lovely host for today. So we are currently going on live right now. We got going on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So make sure you give us a follow, subscribe to our channels on all social media platforms so you don't miss out on any of our up and coming shows. If you want to be in one of these videos, go ahead and DM What's the Production on Instagram, and we would love to have you on here. Before I introduce everyone else to the podcast, let's take a quick break.
Right there.
Oh my Bro, I was doing this. No.
All right. Like I said before, my name is Divine. I also go by Dia. You can follow me on my Instagram platform. It's Quite Divine with 3 E's. And I'm going to start with the right of me.
Hey guys, I'm Madison. You can follow me on Instagram at Madison Renaya with 2 A's, RANIYAA.
My name T. You can follow me on Instagram, just_T43.
My name is Frank, and you can follow me on Instagram at Frank Toukham, so TOUKAM.
My name is Murph. You can follow me on Instagram at Murphy_Gway. That's MERFRED_NGWE.
Hey, my name is Evans, and on the gram, my name is Kofi_K1.
All right, give it up for everybody. Thank you guys for all coming out. So today we're going to be talking about breaking free from the struggle culture. So I'm going to start off with a quick little statement to just get us started. So here we go. Are you tired of the never-ending struggle, the constant hustle and grind that leaves you feeling drained and unfulfilled? It's time to break free from the struggle culture. All right, so here it goes with our first question. So we've all heard of the saying, like, no pain, no gain. Just do it. The hustle doesn't stop. The grind doesn't stop. So how does this play a role in our lives today?
I feel like understanding the fact that like there is struggle, it depends on what background you're from generally, but like understanding that there is struggle before success is very important in our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think generally.
I think that it's necessary to have struggle for success. I think that struggle and setbacks also teaches you something, especially if you keep going. Like that just shows how resilient you are, and like in your dreams and wanting to keep not letting anything kind of push you back.
So what about those that their parents already have it? They don't have to actually like grind for it. What do you guys have to say about that?
I think I think like he said, it depends on like where you grow up or who your parents are, who your family knows or whatever. I think some people go through something to get where they are, but people like Kim Kardashian or people like who's already famous, who already grew into that wealth and grew into that richness, they still go through stuff. Everybody goes through stuff.
I don't think it's necessarily fair to say that, because I think struggle looks different for everybody. Right. You know, like I might have grown up with a lot of money, but I didn't grow up with a lot of love, you know?
Right. Okay.
And I think that kind of is the difference from people who you say had it better off growing up.
Yeah. I still have a question here. So
Can I answer?
Oh yeah, you can talk.
Yeah, going back to your question, I think it's actually very hard growing up and having everything, because now it's very hard to like be impressed by anything. That's true. Life is very boring to you now. You know, I don't have everything. I want a Ferrari. Dad bought it for me.
Yeah.
So I think the hard work of working hard and getting that Ferrari, that's what makes you feel good.
It makes the feeling so great.
It's
like, I finally got it.
I work hard for
You know
this
what I'm
Ferrari.
saying? Yeah.
But you grew up with it now. It's just another piece of candy. It's just another toy. You know?
Then you like the motivation to keep going.
Exactly.
Because you already have everything.
You already have it.
Okay, so according to what you just said and what everybody's saying, what if my dad has it all, right? Do I have to avoid it, and go suffer to gain, or I should just like take it from him if he's ready. If he's ready.
I
to
mean,
give.
personally, I feel like if you have a way that you can get successful, why not take that route? Why try to go like? Because I know if I had a rich dad or parents or whatever, I would not choose to struggle. I don't think everyone wants to struggle. Like, do we all want to struggle? If you could get the car that you wanted today, would you not get it, or would you want to say, "Nah, I'm gonna work a couple more shifts so I can get it"?
Right. No. And I will say, I wasn't rich growing up. I didn't have rich parents at all, but I was very blessed growing up, so I didn't go through some of the struggles that I know other people go through. But now in my life, like I just turned 21. I'm 21. Some situations, it makes me like not want something handed to me because I want to see like if I can get through it, or how can I get through this and stuff like that.
I think as a kid, it's very hard to think that way. I think it's a parent's job.
To teach
to teach you that.
Right.
It's my money, bro. It's not your
It's
money.
not yours.
It's not your
Go
money.
get
You
your
have to go get yours.
Exactly.
Yeah. As a kid, it's very hard to like think, oh, I'm gonna go get it myself. Blah blah blah. Because hey, you want a piece of candy? It's there. You're gonna grab it. But your dad gotta be no. Go get your own candy. No, I think that's a parent's job to like structure you that way.
I'll come to what you just said, right? But it's like I feel like most people, it comes with maturity sometimes, but we also ignorant, because when you're 17, 16, you just want to leave home because you see growth, you see the independence behind it, and you want to go for it because maybe your mom or your dad is not letting you do what you have to do. So you want to leave home, go your own way and make it. But to those people who are already outside, like me, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to leave home. If I were you, or if I were in your shoes, I would have just stayed right there and work a normal McDonald's job, get $500 a week, and save that $500 and not worry about bills. Not worry about
Facts.
Make that money, load it up. Then when I'm 25, I'm done with my bachelor's, I'm done with everything. I feel like now I can go out there. Then I leave. But we are so ignorant to the point that it's like we wanna get out, we wanna party, we wanna come back late. So I think we have to put that into consideration as well.
It's Instagram because it's social media. Because it's like on social media, everything is so glamour, everything is so fast.
Yeah, and you want to be like this.
Yeah, like the smart move is to like you have to plan ahead. You're like, okay, I have to go to school. If I move out, I have to pay bills and go to school. So you have to think about that. Like, okay, let me stay at home. And let me work from home and save money, and then I can plan and get a house in the future.
Well, what do you say to the people's parents who, like what you said, like grew up well off, rich parents, but then once they turn 18, they're like, yeah, now you have to get out.
Get out. It depends. Let's say if your dad or your parents, they got the money.
They have the money. They just don't want you to stay with them no more. You better.
Yeah, and I'm sure because you're going out, they're gonna help you out there because I've seen rich people, they be like, I'm going to rent your apartment for you for a year so you can have time to plan through it. So if your parents have that money, that's why I said it's not easy out there. So as much as help that you need or they can give you, don't just be like, I want to go out with my guys. I want to go out with my girls. I want to be out there. To be on your own buying toothpaste and everything is not easy.
Yeah, I feel like before you even kick your child out or whatever, like when you're raising them, let them understand the importance of hard work. You know what I'm saying? Let them earn, in my opinion, at least. I feel like you need to teach them how to earn whatever. It is necessary. You know what I'm saying? That way, when it comes to that time and you want to kick them out, you know what I'm saying? That way they can like stand on their own 2 feet and be like, I could do this.
I don't think kick out is the right word.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's out of my house. So you gotta kick out.
Because there's a saying that you have to teach the child how to fish. Because if you keep on fishing for the child,
he's never
then if you are no more, who's gonna fish for him or her? So teaching the child how to fish, use the hook and line is gonna be easier. They go out there, they know, I take 2 paychecks in a month. Okay, my first paycheck is going to my bills. The second one going to my savings, a little bit for life, entertainment. I'm gonna be okay. And if they keep up to that, years to come, you see them and you'll be so proud of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be the dad. I'm definitely gonna be the dad. That my money. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Also, if you have anything to say in the comments, we are looking at those on this topic. And I'm going to go ahead and go into the next question.
But hold on, before you go, right? I was about to say something. You were saying something, right?
Yeah. About AI.
No, not the AI.
You said he's going to be that dad's going to be like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think just like our age, we just like see things to be, oh, I'm gonna do this. But speaking is different from you being there.
Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
The reason why your dad is working overtime, working 12 hours, your mom is suffering is because just to provide for you, right?
No, of course.
And also give like you a better home,
Right.
accommodation and stuff like that.
Right.
So when you get there, you're gonna repeat that same thing. So
I don't.
No,
I
of
mean,
course.
I don't think necessarily because I know like how I grew up. I want to make sure my kids are better off.
Yeah.
yes,
I'm sorry. I want my kid to be like Kim Kardashian. I want them to feel like they got all they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that's hard because that's not how I grew up.
Yeah, when I say my money, it's not that I'm not gonna take care of my kids. It's just that I don't want to raise spoiled brats.
That's the
Oh, you're saying your money, like you're not getting over your kids.
Yes.
No, I'm not saying my money, but like there's limits, you know. Like you can get like there's parents that just like spoil everything you want.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
no that's not what I'm. You're not
that
you're
doesn't
not
help
getting
nobody.
everything you want.
Right.
And like for example, you want this toy. How many books did you read? You read those.
Okay, yeah,
Get those
okay,
toys.
that's fair,
So you
that's
have to
fair.
you have to pay. You have to
earn
pay.
it.
You have to earn it.
That's
You're
fair.
not just getting it
Yeah.
because you're my son. You know.
Right.
No.
If I have
I'll
a com-
invest in your
that's-
education, wisdom, and stuff like
If
that.
if I have a company, you're gonna work there like every single other workers, and then maybe when you prove yourself, maybe you can, like, get after me.
But,
you know?
but what if it's not their interest?
If it's not-
Then they follow their interest and work hard at it.
and
You
then
know what
work
I'm
hard at it. And then if they need help, they come to me. I'm gonna help them. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna help my kids or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're gonna make them essentially work for it.
Exactly. You have to work for
I
it.
think that's a good idea.
That's the beauty in the struggle. They need to understand
Beauty
that.
in the struggle.
So it's like I'll have a company, right? But you as my child, I'm still gonna pay you every month, but the pay I'm gonna give it to you is not gonna be something for your pocket. It's gonna be something for your lifetime, you know?
Facts.
So if I have to pay you like $2,000 every month, just like my coworkers, that's gonna go into your savings that you can't reach until you get to some age. But if you want a pocket money, come to the office, come and work.
Yes.
And I'll calculate your hours and make sure I take taxes. I teach you how the
not
government
free
is
from
gonna
that.
take your taxes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Table payment.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
You know how they say success, wealth only lasts 3 generations. You know, like the rich father raised a spoiled brat, and the spoiled brats raise broke kids.
Yeah.
because you have to learn how to teach your kids to get it for themselves.
yeah.
Because if you raise a spoiled brat, he's gonna mess up your whole wealth. You know,
Right.
so you have to raise them to be strong and resilient.
Yeah.
So pretty much.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the next question.
Okay.
All right. So, as students and even people who go to school or are out of school, so how do you balance like the work life school balance, like having time for studies or going out with friends and loved ones?
Time management and prioritization. To be honest, that's what it comes down to. To be honest.
That's pretty much it.
Being able to manage your time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I got to do. And prioritizing, like, oh, this is the highest priority. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this first. Then I got to do this. Then I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important.
Yeah, and one thing I want to add to that is also sacrifice, you know, because you have to sacrifice some things. You can't do everything, you know, you have to have priorities. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
I think like another important thing is making sure you're maintaining your boundaries.
Yeah.
Because I know like I said, like I'm very family oriented and I have a lot of family too. So seems like there's always something going on.
Yep.
Sometimes it's like, yeah, I can't come today. You know, like I love you, but I can't make it because I have to take care of business. If you stand on business.
Yep.
And one thing that is killing us is because nobody wants to hold themselves
Accountable.
So true.
that is really killing us because we're like, why should I even worry about that? Oh my God, it's my own good. I don't care. Come on, I have 3 more hours to sleep. I'm not going to class today. Yeah, so I think that is something that we have to overcome. Is a spirit that we have to also overcome. How to hold ourselves accountable and make sure that we are on track.
Beautiful.
We're going, but we're not missing our way. Yeah.
Right. I feel like it's really easy to be lenient on yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because I'll call off work today. I'll just work double time next week, and that never happens. You know. So I think it's just like
I think that is something that we used to say to make ourselves
feel better. Like, listen to your voice.
work
Yeah.
like later.
But yeah, I think it is about like holding yourself accountable.
And then
Right.
got
Oh, I was just gonna say like 2 years, like COVID, while we was talking about COVID and graduating during like the worst years, not letting that like hold track on why we're not graduated like our peers and stuff. I had a full scholarship to go to play softball somewhere when I got out of high school, and I will say that I let the relationship that I was in, and then letting stuff that was only fun back then take over like what was really the main goal as far as that. So yeah, holding yourself
I
accountable.
think
and, like, not losing
and just
track.
to add to that, I think discipline is also big. You know,
Yeah.
Self-discipline.
Yeah,
Discipline.
right.
Wake up in the morning and make your bed, guys.
Yeah.
Make your bed in the
Make your
morning.
bed, wake
Like
up
we
at
just said about
7.
parents. Your
Yeah.
parents can tell you to do as much, but you got to be
Yeah.
one to like actually
Do it.
this is what I have to do.
Yeah,
Not-
I think sometimes we also need Godfather or God or somebody who is just to guide us, because this thing is not very easy, as we've been saying, right? Because we do a lot of things. We're gonna schedule time for it and make sure that we doing it the right way. It's not affecting our school. It's not affecting anything. But some years to come, you sit down, you realize that was the dumbest thing that I ever did. It's like I shouldn't have done that. But at that moment, it has taken some part of your time. It has wasted all those time. Because I hear people, like couple, telling me, if I knew that I was not gonna marry this dude, I would have wasted my time. And even the time that I had to go to class, I missed class for him or for her.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna let you continue.
Okay, so they keep saying that I think I should have just stayed there and invest that time more into my education to the right time that I was gonna meet this person. But everything has pros and cons. Don't get me wrong, because I feel like you also learn more from all those things that you think situations that you didn't
really
work
quick,
out for
exactly.
you.
Really quick, I have a comment here from Fabiola. Shout out to you, Fabiola. This comment was related back to parents and kids and how you want to raise your kids. And pretty much what she was saying is that working for them and helping them see their values. So pretty much that's what she was
Wait,
saying.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, could you repeat that one?
Oh, sorry. Working with them and helping them see their values.
Yeah.
So that's one thing she added. So thank you so much for coming
Thank
in.
you, Fabio.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just hop into the next question.
Okay.
In a world that glorifies like the hustle and like the grind don't stop, what does balance mean to each of you, and how do you incorporate it into your lives?
What does balance? Putting God before everything. I always say
God
that.
first, right?
God first, truly, because you really need that foundation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? God is your foundation.
Yeah.
If you have God as your foundation, man, you are able to balance your life in the right way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And using positive attitudes and all that kind of stuff we were talking about earlier as well. You know what I'm saying?
I think also like taking time to like, because let me rephrase what I was about to say. So like, like the question says, like a world that often glorifies the hustle. I think, in this day and age, I feel like everyone wants to get there and get there quickly. Any back door available, they want to go through that back door, just because it seems like everyone already has it, especially with social media. Like you see,
Instagram.
Young people who are just like you, and they driving Ferraris and they got nice cars. So I think being able to balance that is making sure that you are being realistic with your life.
I think one important thing is finding a mentor. Find somebody that has already done what you want to do and learn from them.
Yeah.
That makes your life way more easier than trying to figure out everything by yourself.
Because they can give you advice on how to
how to move and everything.
I think it's just having people in your life who like want to see you win, like being able to find that comfort in other people, knowing like just reassuring you like you got this, and like you said, God, just talking to
God first.
knowing that this was your plan.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then also I feel like at night you have to like have a briefing of yourself, what you did that day and all that. Talk to yourself too.
Right.
Yeah, like,
It's good.
what did I do? And then
Sometimes it can just be a blur.
Yeah.
Like you just and then
one thing that's very helpful is also making a schedule, like
Yeah.
check marks. My bad. Check marks. oh, I did this today. I'm gonna check this out.
See, that's one thing I'm bad at, bro.
Right, me
Scheduling.
too. What about people who like is bad? Like I've tried to literally have a planner, write
Yo.
it down on my phone. I couldn't
The phone
write
is
it. I'm on
bad.
my phone.
Don't do it.
Still don't have it on my phone.
Write it down.
So
Yeah,
what
write it down.
advice do you
Still
have
won't
for
work.
people who want to like plan their life or plan what they have going on, but don't like to use a planner or don't like
Just
to?
I feel like
Right.
writing it down. I think writing words down is very powerful. I think using your phone, it helps you, but not that much. I think if you wake up every morning, you write it down.
Right.
It's like it sticks in your head. It's like reading a book. When you read something, it's hard to forget. You know.
Yeah.
I think
I know even
go
like
ahead.
for me, like I have it, like I try to do the planner. I even try to do like iPhone. I believe in the power of a mental note.
Mental note. Yeah.
Mental notes.
I was just like that too, but it doesn't work. For
I
me.
mean, it worked for me.
Everybody's different.
yeah,
Everybody's different.
everyone is different.
And
Oh,
I
you
know-
go ahead.
Yeah, because I know some people, you know what I'm saying, reading something, maybe you got to read it more than one time before you understand it.
Yeah.
Because everybody's different.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. When you write something down, it sticks in your brain.
Yeah.
It's better than reading it.
Yeah, writing things down
Facts.
is powerful.
Yeah.
Because you know, even in primary school, they made us write, not because you had to like read those books. We never read those books.
Nah.
You write because it helps you memorize it.
Yeah.
That's why you write it down.
Right.
Because when you're writing, you're reading. When you're writing every single word, you're
Right.
reading those
Right.
words too. Writing things down is powerful. So
But
Yeah, that's
if,
why I'm like, yeah.
if you're not in the spirit of planning or holding yourself accountable, writing or whatever doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because me, I can write it down. I don't even
Playlist.
remember. I have a lot of like empty exercise books. Sometimes I'll be parking, I'll just see some paper that I wrote something. I'm like, oh, I remember. Oh my god! And I'll start cracking up because I'm like, oh, I thought I was good at that time, right?
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
One thing you should do.
Me, I just put it in a song and like just listen to it over and over.
No, but you know
Gotta
what?
go to
Also,
work
if
in
you
the
don't have
morning
like what he was saying, if you don't have that, and then something that wasn't in the schedule like happened, something that was out of your control, like your entire day is ruined. It's like, dang, I can't even like. You don't even have that motivation to keep going into
keep
whatever
going.
you were supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Me, if you want to hide something from me, put it in a notebook because I'm not gonna read
You're
it.
not gonna read it.
Bro,
I'll buy a phone and I'll throw the manual book away and just ask a friend, have you ever used this before, bro? Because I'm not ready to read that manual book.
I know.
Nah,
I
but just
got-
put it behind your mic. Every time you speed a bar, you see it.
Yeah.
You gonna start rapping.
yeah.
Gotta go to work.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
gotta do my homework.
no, but that shit.
Yeah, look, sometimes looking into the mirror and rapping to myself makes sense.
Hey, that's out of the box, but like I like that. Like you know what I'm saying? That's like yo, like
Yeah, because the flex on it. I had to go to school, come back and do this. Like, yeah, I got this, and I'm out.
yeah, you hype
And
yourself up at the same time.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
But writing it down, making me more serious.
Yeah. Especially if you're an unserious person, it don't work out.
Like
Facts.
me. Yeah. I'm
Don't
laughing
work
all
that
the time
way.
with everything. So it's like,
That's for
God,
serious
yo.
people strictly.
even if I see you write it down, just look at me.
gonna be like-
I'll just say, oh, okay, but in my mind, I'm laughing big time. Like, because I used to go, I'll go to dormitory, I'll see people on their walls. They have this mini thing.
Yeah, like the
Like,
notes.
Oh, like the
Yes,
Yeah.
they,
whiteboard or
they
whatever.
have a checklist. They'll take one day, I'll do this.
No.
see
Like,
that.
I wanna be like
I want
that.
to be like
I
you,
love
bro.
to be like
Like,
that.
you said, bro. He said, "That's me." Like, yo, I'm trying to
Oh,
get
that's
that,
you.
bro. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I-
probably the nerds, mostly the nerds. Because
I'm definitely a nerd. I take that.
yeah, because
You do that?
he's a nerd.
Yeah, he got a
Board.
big
I check my stuff.
Because
I bought all that.
I'll come out just look up like, oh,
Waste of
so
money.
Monday you have to go to school. Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean waste
Oh.
of money? Buying it.
I don't know where it's
I
at,
said
but I buy it all the time.
You still have it. I spent hundreds. Where is it at?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not. No. Even that money I have to buy that ball with, I'll use it for pizza or something.
At the end of the day, honestly, you just need to find what works for you.
Yeah,
Find your own
You know what I'm saying?
outlet
That's what it is.
and making sure that you're holding yourself accountable to the outlet that you choose.
Mhm.
So
Stick
if
to
you-
it.
If you have anything to say about this topic that we have going, go ahead and say something in the comments, of course.
Definitely.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the next question. So being students and young adults, you're often under like an immense pressure to succeed. So how do you handle the expectations coming from your parents, society, and your own your own ambitions without getting overwhelmed?
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like being a minority, that pressure is from the day I wouldn't say the day you're born. That's extreme. But like when you
From
start,
the day you're born, you're supposed to be a doctor.
like you're gonna be a doctor, nurse, like lawyer, all that.
Like
Like
at home is 3 professions, guys.
Lawyer,
doctor, lawyer,
Engineer.
In your home too.
Engineer.
Oh, in your home too. Oh, in your home too.
Like,
Everybody's
yo.
home is like that.
And the crazy thing is that she's Congolese.
like yo.
Right, seriously.
But that pressure is immense, and the thing is, like, I don't know, like, you can get you. It's hard to get used to that, but like that also kind of motivates you at the same
Yeah.
time, right? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's good to know that your parents, since the day you're born, hold you at a high standard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that standard is very important.
Right.
I wish the stigma of like right after high school, you got to know what you're doing. You need to go to college, because I feel like another stigma is people who go to college are successful. If you don't go to college, you're not successful at all. I don't
That's
think
cut,
that's
though.
true at all. Like I really would. I think that's a stigma that makes people, get anxiety.
Yeah.
Taking the ACT, you got to take the ACT. You got to get this score if you want to go
ACT
to
prep.
this school.
Right.
Like I feel like
I
that.
think
I had to take
what-
SAT and ACT, man.
Both.
Like that.
That's
I think
I bumped
Yo.
my ACT so
So
hard.
everyone
Yo.
can say their score.
You
or
both.
no?
Everyone
You wanna
say
say
their
your
score.
score? Your ACT score?
Oh no, I'm good. We-
36.
We gonna skip that. Nah, I don't even remember my.
I don't
Happening.
even want to remember my.
I think my ACT score was like a 21.
but you know,
I was in a test like,
That was, we're not gonna talk about it.
but you know, sometimes your parents are gonna be okay with it, but your aunties. Let's say there's a family reunion, right?
Yeah, I think
And
that's
you go
the
with
worst
your
thing.
you go with your other cousin, be like, "Oh my God!
He's a
Oh, this is
lawyer.
Fred. He's a lawyer." And you the soldier, you the army. You just go, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" Long time, bro.
That's the
Like,
thing that
Look at
like
my son.
a lot of that's the thing, that's true. 'Cause that's the thing that a lot of African parents like really like comparison.
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah, I think
comparison
that.
thing.
Yeah.
But they forget that the one that came as a lawyer has a lot of school loans.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like a lot of school loans. But you the one in the army now, you can have your PhD, whatever you want, and not have like a quarter or a loan behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the education behind it is like it has to travel far when it comes to African homes, because we do forget. We think that, oh, you going to the bank as a banker means then you are up there. You have
Right.
but some bankers I know are making $15.
Right.
And I don't,
But yeah.
And
you
I'm
could
like,
be banking right now
why
without
you
going to
here?
school.
And I was like, why are you here? Because of the AC or what? Because McDonald's is paying,
No, McDonald's paying like $18.
$18 and you're here. Why
But
you
that's
here?
the thing. A lot. So, for lack of a better word, like most African parents, like aren't educated enough on like what other than college. Like college is what they know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is going to be
College and suit.
Yeah, and there's a truth to it.
If
To
your
it, there's a
job,
truth to
if
it.
you
Yeah.
have a job, you're not wearing a suit. I feel like
Yeah.
for most
Facts.
African people,
Like,
it-
they're gonna be
it
like-
seem- unless you got that,
Yeah.
scrub coat, then that's
Yeah.
when you know you official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the people that be doing roofing and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah,
They be
plumbers.
taking like
Electricians.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
back then,
They
yo,
make a
those
lot
jobs.
of
I just
money.
found that out. They make a lot
I don't know
of
if you
money.
remember, but like back then, yo, if you said you wanted to be an electrician
can't do
or
that.
a plumber, they're gonna look at you like
No, they make money.
Yeah, that's true.
whole time they making money.
Right.
Yo.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
I wish I knew
Matter of
that.
fact,
Like, before.
We
Yes.
need more plumbers.
Oh,
We
we
need
do.
more
We need more
plumbers.
people that come around your
Yeah.
neighborhood. Rumkey. I heard some
Right.
of them, the drivers make a lot of money.
The reason why they make so
Wait.
much money is because there's a
No
lack
one
of
wants
There's a
it.
demand.
lack,
No one
there's
wants
a
it.
demand.
Low
Yeah, there's
demand
lack
for
of
it.
supply.
Yeah.
Okay, so like given the question that I said, like how we talked about our parents, like how about like with society? Like how do you guys try to take the pressure that you get to succeed from society? Like how do you overcome that without feeling overwhelmed?
I think I'll start with this. When you have some group of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
When let's say you start high school with some people and you all know what you guys want to do, sometimes it helps like boost you up a little bit because hey girl, are you done with your homework? We got this. We have to keep pushing.
Right.
So yeah, when you have a goal and sometimes with the same people around you, it makes it more easier. But when the people around you like they have different perspective. They think differently. You'll be thinking about your calm house, and you'll be thinking about, bro, I'm thinking about having a hit with JayZ, bro.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yes,
Oh,
and
baby.
you see, it's a huge hole between you guys. So
Yeah.
it's so hard for you to connect.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you are on the same page with a person, it makes it more easier. So sometimes it depends on the kind of people you find yourself sociable with, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and where you actually are. Yeah.
Right.
So true. Sometimes you have this couple friends that you have to, like, it might sound harsh to say, but you have to cut them out.
Cut them off.
Yeah,
and
yes.
you watch.
And it's no beef. It's not like, okay, I'm beefing with you.
If you cut me off, it's beef, bro.
I know that for a fact. I know that for real.
Yeah.
Okay,
But see, there's I feel like cutting off is not the right word. I feel like, bro,
what are you talking about?
If you cut me off with that knife, it's a beef.
That was
like I feel like cutting off is not the right word. I feel like it's more of like just supporting them from a distance.
Yeah,
Distancing yourself is different from like cutting yourself off.
Distancing is still you ghosting me.
But it's not like
It's not like
it's not. It's
bro,
like because you're still reaching out.
You just said that you're thinking about having a hit with JayZ, and you have your friend. All he wants to do is play video games. What are you gonna talk with? What are you gonna talk to him about?
Me?
Come on.
Yeah, you said
Keep on dying.
exactly. So hold on. What are you doing? Cutting him off.
Exactly.
Actually,
But it's also like it's just you just limiting your just again limiting your conversation.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
limiting your circle with that too.
What-
I mean, if you're only hanging out with people who are only interested in what you're interested in,
You're not gonna-
you're not going to be a well-rounded
that's-
person. You're not
yeah.
going to be able to have conversation with other people
Exactly.
unless you're in that, you know,
But
in that
I
field.
think I don't even think it's doing what they are doing, like doing the same thing they are doing. I think it's a mindset thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you might want to be a singer, like a popular singer. I might want to be a lawyer, but I want to be the best lawyer, you know.
right.
Yeah.
And you want to be the best singer. So we have the similar mindset. So we can still hang out together. But I want to be the best lawyer. You want to be
Yeah.
like video game player.
And you know what? Also, one thing I know is like one thing I've been telling myself is what I'm interested in shouldn't be your interest.
Right.
Because you're different, a whole different person.
You're different human
So
being.
if I love music, I don't expect you to support my music.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe you like poems. Do your poems. Or you want to be a lawyer. Be a lawyer. When I blow up, I can still work with you.
Yeah.
So cutting off people to me is not a right word like
It's not
for
the
me,
right
you know?
word.
Yeah,
Or
that's what
even
I'm saying,
distancing yourself because you don't know when you're gonna need them.
Yeah.
You want to be a lawyer, I want to be JayZ. Okay, fine. I'll be JayZ wherever I am, but I'll need you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't think we just have to
Damn,
have the
that's
mindset of now me, this is my interest. So far as you don't have the same interest, means I should cut you off. I can still be cool with you, but I have to be focused, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I still have to connect myself with people that has the same mindset, like
definitely.
or musical mindset. But that doesn't mean I should cut you off because you want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You want to be a video. You know how much people be putting their songs in that GTA game that we've been playing
Yeah.
Mm.
just to make it viral.
Yeah.
So you be in a car in GTA and you start to play radio in the GTA, right? And it's gonna be a popular song. So if you're a gamer and you make your way out there to be a graphic designer or something for what do you call it?
Rockstar.
Sony or whatever, bro, that's a way to link my music right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't support the fact of you distancing yourself or cutting people off, but just make sure that you don't do too much to overcome their spirit or their spirit overcome yours.
Right.
Just stay in page
Yeah.
and still keep contact.
And
Yeah.
this
And
kind
just
of
keep contact. It's
It's
not like
also-
I'm blocking you or something.
Yeah.
Right. And it's also being around people, who'll be happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how much
Right.
in my bank account right now. I think I got a little estimate how much
You
is
have an idea.
If she woke up tomorrow with $1 million, I wouldn't be envious or
Yeah,
anything. It's
definitely.
like,
she
That's
knows
a
she
lot.
gonna get half.
and it's
That's
also,
why.
and it's also as far as like being around people. Yeah, we do different things. Like she's into music. I like music too, but I don't know what the chorus is, what this is. She teaches me stuff like that. So I would hope that like we have different interests, but we put each other on. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not
Yeah.
be jealous or
Yeah, definitely.
because she's
yeah.
doing better than me or she got there before
Yeah.
me.
And this kind of like segues into the next question that's coming on. So it says balancing personal relationships and professional relationships is an art. So how do you maintain meaningful connections while striving for success?
Always
I think
remember to
that's
reach out.
basic.
FaceTiming you on my leisure time, talking about ourselves is not gonna cost my world, or it's not gonna cost my downfall. You know, once a while, or maybe not once a while, but before I became a mainstream artist, we were talking.
Yeah.
So what's wrong? Maybe I have to go to the studio session this time. I have to do a lot of stuff, you know. But that doesn't stop me from. Everybody is on their phone 24/7 this world. So you don't tell me that you didn't see my message for 2 days.
Yeah,
That's so true.
That gets to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think at that point it's just like simple respect, you know, respect people. If somebody texts you, it's like it's respect, text them back.
But it's also like maybe I'm not saying it happens with everyone, but like maybe the person who you're texting has a lot going on with their life, and they, like, you know what I'm saying, they saw the text, they probably replied it to it in their head. And never.
I don't believe in that.
I don't believe that.
Oh God! Honestly, what you mean respond in your head? Did you type? Did you do this?
No, because you're like, I'm gonna text later. It's like, no, it's
not hard to send.
I think that is
not hard.
That is a BS excuse.
It happens though.
No,
believe it or not, it actually happens.
I think it comes down to importance.
So you replied in your mind. Did you?
On God, yo, and that's
never
something
think
I am
of having my reply or something. You think
Yeah, you were waiting for my text
It
back?
is something I am working on. It is a bad habit. I would tell you. Yes.
It's a bad lie. It's a
I'll
bad lie.
admit.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
I'll admit.
People
Brother
make
said I'm
time
texting
for
in my
like
head.
what's important for
people make
them.
time-
Like
yeah.
if it's important to you, you're gonna make time for it.
So I think
Nah,
it comes
see,
down
but-
to importance. If you feel like, you know, you saw my message and you felt like you needed to text me back, you're going to. If you don't, I'm just going to think I'm not important to you.
Yeah.
Because I
It
know
hurts.
it hurts, but that's like flat out, that's what it is.
If
2 days is crazy though. I ain't going. It's not like I'm leaving you on record. No,
1 hour.
probably at the end of the day. You feel me? Like
4 hours.
7 hours is crazy.
2
hours. Especially I see you on Instagram.
Like,
You just posted something.
like, man, like
You just posted a quote.
sometimes
God first.
you text them in the morning, be like, oh, he might be sleeping.
Yeah.
Next 35 minutes, you go to Instagram and you just see a post. Like, oh, are you
It's a
kidding me?
selfie too.
active 10 minutes ago. Like it's like
Yeah, the active I'll be checking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I had to turn that off.
Yeah, so I think we shouldn't like give out reasons just for us to feel okay, even though it's not the right thing, you know.
staying accountable.
Yeah, so if somebody like me, if you call me and I don't want to talk, I'm just gonna leave a message. Like, can I call you back later? I'm not expecting everybody to do the same thing, you know, because that is me. This is me. So you can also find a way that you think you're gonna be comfortable with, and people not gonna misunderstand or read you differently, you know. But if I call you and sometimes my cousin will call me and I'll just leave it. I won't pick it up because he knows what he's about to say. Like he knows it. Yeah. I know he's coming to give me something to do and I don't want to do anything. So I'll not pick it up. And the next time I'm gonna get is gonna be a voice note of full insult. Like a voice note at 35 minutes, voice note of insult. Foolish boy. You think I'm gonna tell you to do this? Okay, anyways. yes. I'll be like, anyway, I was just telling you that you have to do this. And I'm like, bro, I was right. I still have to pick that call because sometimes I'm not in the good mindset to accept some calls as well.
Yeah.
I'll leave message.
Right.
Yeah,
It's all about communicating though. Like, tell me that. If you just let me know. Just tell me
sometimes
that.
you get in a bad mood.
I'm not feeling it today.
Sometimes if I pick this call, I'm just gonna roast you.
Yes, I he's like, I don't want to give that bad energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't tell me I'm at work. I can't test. I'm so sorry. The whole
you
day
just
you don't
texted
test
me.
me.
Yeah.
And then, so what do you do on your breaks?
Right.
Eating.
Eat,
Okay,
I
you
know,
eat.
you
That's
get a break.
fine. But why can't you just say hello? I'm okay. I'm fine.
Right.
I'll test you when I get off work.
Yeah.
It takes like 30 seconds to do that.
What if you can't have access to your phone, bro?
You have Siri, right? Hey Siri.
No, but like no.
Send a message to
For example, I'm in the nursing program, right? As like you have clinical days. Those clinical days, you're supposed to put your phone to the side for a good 8 hours.
You get no break.
Really?
Like until like maybe 5 p.m. Then you go for like a 30-minute break. And then you have to go back on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's like you genuinely can't have access
But
to your phone.
I'll understand you because I know what you do, right?
Right.
So
That-
it
yeah,
won't
that would
be
be-
issue.
See, that's okay.
Yeah.
And you would have to communicate about that.
Yes.
No.
That's true.
Yeah.
Communication
Exactly.
is key.
But you Uber driver, you picking requests right here, day in, day out
you
on
just
your
swipe,
phone.
hey.
And you tell Wait,
The
do you
moment
drive
that
Uber?
be busy, bro.
No, best way you use your phone.
Over there, the GPS start typing.
Yeah,
but like, it's like you don't know where you're
text and
going.
drive.
You need GPS, bro.
Act like you don't text and drive.
Do not text and drive, people.
Oh,
not text
don't
and
text
drive.
and drive.
people.
Bro, no,
That's a
that is an
federal
expense.
offense.
You have hands
90% of us do
you
it,
had
but
hands
okay.
freeze in your cars, right? You
Right.
connect to it, Bluetooth, and you just like,
Okay.
hey. I think if you have a car play, Siri is gonna
you can do all
you have a message from so saying this and that and that. Do you wanna reply? Be like, no, Siri, leave that boy.
It's like you don't want to.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go into our next question. Again, if you have anything to say, we are live, so go ahead and say something in the comments. Okay, so a lot of us have some passions or other side things that we like to do and have potential in being big in the near future. How do we find ways to balance or pursue that side thing as well as doing school or going to work or having our job and careers?
It comes down to the person. Like some people like genuinely like be like, all right, I'm gonna go to school, get what I gotta do first, get my degree. It's my plan B. Then on the side, I'm gonna be working on my passion. Some people are like, nah, forget school. I'm gonna just work on my passion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my priority.
Yeah,
And there's some people that multitask. You feel me?
Right. I think it's hard to gauge when you should maybe go away either one. Like maybe, I'm getting bigger in music or I'm, my clothing brand is going great. So maybe I should stop going to school.
Mm-hmm.
I think though, it's always important to make sure that you have a plan B though.
Yeah.
Going off of that, I don't think I would necessarily use the word throw it away. I'd say put it on pause.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to just stop because something isn't going right.
Well, I mean, like, because I like to make music.
Yeah.
I feel like if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna have to not try again. That's just for me. It's just like once I start and I want to try it, if it don't work, then why would it work?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's my mindset.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always come back to it, but it's just like clearly it didn't work this first time. I need to focus my attention on school or something that's actually gonna be concrete.
Okay.
And I was
You
saying,
have to
what
do-
if that's not that's not the case for like everybody? Like my aunt, she has her own t-shirt brand business, but she also has a good job that she actually likes. And I feel like she uses her business to like decompress or like remember that, there's good. And like when she goes to work and she's stressed, she can go home and like find contentness in her brand. Like it doesn't have to be, okay, I'm doing this and I'm doing this, but I want one of these to work more than the other. It can just be, this is my hobby. I like doing this. I genuinely like coming home after work and doing this.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between having a hobby and taking it completely seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think you have to be you have to be realistic with yourself. How actually good am I at this thing?
Right.
And if you think you're not that good, brother, just
Well, I think like if this is something that you want to do, like if it's
if it's
passion,
a hobby,
if it's
your
even if
hobby,
a hobby, I think that I feel like
Once
a
you have
lot of
that
people are
passion.
gonna think, once you already have it, I already think I'm good. So how do you gauge when maybe it's not for you?
yeah, 'cause that's comparing yourself with other people though. That's why comparing yourself with other people is bad but good at the same time because it helps you to see where you stand in the pack.
Right.
So when you're doing it, compare how good am I compared to
Right.
other around me.
Right.
If you don't see yourself that good,
Now I have a lot to say about this topic.
we know.
Okay, so
We know.
I think one thing that nobody can take out of your hands is knowledge,
Definitely.
education, talent. Over time, talent can fade away if you don't use them.
But then God will take
But
it somewhere else.
if you have wisdom, you have wisdom forever. So I'm not against the fact that people should go to school and become doctors and lawyers, right?
Yeah.
But also, in my knowledge, in my idea, I think God gave us something to make money out of. He threw all the world's riches across everywhere. Yours can be your talent. Yours can be your hobby, what you like, your passion.
You enjoy it.
So yeah. So I feel like we have to follow our hobby, our passion to be rich, or we have to get education, get the degrees, whatever, and be comfy. That is how I see it.
Okay,
Because
I get what you're saying.
yes, because you can get done with your PhD, be your pharmacy, whatever, and making like $300,000 a year. you're gonna be comfy, you're gonna be okay. You can have an okay family.
Well,
But
I don't mean to cut you, but like there's a reality to it too, though. Like there's a bunch of brothers that follow passions,
Right.
and they don't make it, and it end up being.
I'll
very
get
bad
there.
for them.
I'll get there.
you
Yeah,
gotta think, like-
that's why I said I have a lot to say.
As far as like,
You have to be realistic
let me add
too.
something because I know you got a lot to
Okay.
say. I'm gonna say like, because like you know what you said, God gave you passion, like things that you're good at. Like it's good. I think that's what you.
The
that's what you
uniqueness,
said.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what you need to make money on. But
That's a concept.
think of like you're not the only person though. God gave everyone. There's like 7 billion people.
Yeah.
It's just like it's
But it's different.
oversaturated.
Yeah.
It's gonna be oversaturated.
Especially things like music
It's a-
and
yeah.
football.
Okay.
and
that kind of-
clothing brands,
Those are like
all of that.
That's
That's why I
everything.
feel like it's important to have that job stability, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah, you can still follow your passions,
And then-
but like it's important, bro. Like,
But you know, if you do something that is not far from your passion, it makes it more easier.
yeah, definitely.
Yes. So let's say you good at clothing, like colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's so easy for you to fall under Adidas or wherever and be designing their clothes for them or whatever.
Right.
That is your passion, but it's still your job,
Right.
and you're making a lot of money out of
Right.
it. Let's say I'm good at beat making, but not singing.
Right.
I can still produce the beat
Yeah.
for somebody to sing on it.
Right.
So everybody's unique. That uniqueness is your money.
Right.
It's your asset. That uniqueness in you is your asset. So me, I see the school and everything that we're going to be something that we will need as a support
Yeah.
when this is not going well.
Right.
Yes, because you need a lot of energy, a lot of accountability, discipline, a lot of things to make sure that your hobby is working for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think you need to find a way to make money and then invest in your passion if you're really serious about it. You know.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go about it. I think just waking up and saying I'm gonna be a musician.
no,
It's gonna be very hard, you know. Unless you're like JayZ or super talented, one in a billion, you know. But I think you need to work, make money, and then invest in yourself. Look at the studio. Like, I bet it was very expensive to build the studio.
Right.
They had to work and make money first before
Right.
building the studio. You don't
Yeah.
just
Right.
wake up and say,
Yeah.
I want to start a podcast.
But
You have-
how do you? Because even JayZ was probably one of us over here. Like, didn't you know? He was nobody one day, or there was a point in time where JayZ wasn't famous.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of this like thought? Like, what if I'm
on.
that one in a billion? What if I'm not?
People like JayZ are special though. Like the LeBron James, like even growing up, you could just tell they would be like superstars.
But that's
Like,
just giving like the people around them, you know. Like,
Yeah.
like I've watched a documentary about JayZ.
Yeah, that
so
James
I know
was a
his.
monster.
I know I've seen his life. You know what I'm saying? But like, how do you like the Megan Thee Stallions? You know, the people who just Ice Spice pop up out of
And
nowhere.
then luck is also a big part of it too. You have to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
I think Megan
timing.
timing too.
timing.
timing.
Yeah, this is luck is timing and preparation, right?
Being
You have to
at
be
the right
prepared
place at the right
timing.
time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because do you know the amount of music that they release every day? Over 1 million.
A lot
So-
of music.
So what is gonna make your music
Stand out.
the popular or stand out beat? So that is it all comes to you following your talent, working on yourself and building yourself.
Yeah.
Because there is this friend that I have, he was like, bro, I listen to Caribbean music, I listen to hip hop, I listen to African music in general, a lot of genres, but it's like I'm trying to pick up something that is unique from those songs. So because he's talented and have that idea, it's so easy for him to know now I can pick up this and add it to this. And now he has his own genre that he's doing. A lot of people want to follow him. Just like look at Rema. He's different. Look at Black Sheriff. He's different.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been doing this rap songs. Yeah. A lot of people have been doing singing and stuff like that. But you have to stand out. And that will all determine your
That's the thing.
your
Sometimes
uniqueness, you know?
I feel
some
like
people put up some. I ain't gonna lie. Some people put some music out. I'm like, yeah, no,
You're not good.
it's not meant for
And I
me.
feel like it's like having your own inspiration, like not
Yes.
looking at, okay, let me try to throw a little of this person into my music or this person into my music. I feel like it's just everybody. I feel like it's one person out there that's gonna like your music, or not just one person, a lot of people who's gonna like your music.
It's
So I
like
just feel
7
like it's
billion,
just being yourself, and, being
And also, you have to
original
learn
and
from the people that have already done it. You have to find mentors. I have a couple comments here. I have a comment from Max Wembley. Going back to the texting, your friends and they don't reply. What Max said was, if I'm struggling with something and you text me, sometimes I'd be like, I get back to it later, but then I forget. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like I do. It's not like I do intentionally.
Thank you. Like literally, like it's not like people do it. Sometimes, like yo, your mind is on something else.
Right.
Then you text
And
them.
that's how I know you don't care about me.
Yeah.
Communication is big. You can tell me, hey, I'm going through, and I'll either, if you want me to help you out, I will help you out.
Yeah.
If you want me to leave you alone, I'll leave you alone.
And I'll even like be so serious. Like I have friends that'll text me, "Oh my gosh, this happened to me today," blah blah blah, and it seems like something really big just happened, and I will just disregard that message, go on my phone. But if Madison texts me that, I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? It just comes down to importance, how much, how
And also,
important it is.
I have another comment here from Lou says, "See, this is for you," because you kept talking about Siri.
Oh.
She said, "What if I don't have an iPhone?"
You have Alexa.
What's the galaxy?
You have Alexa.
What's the galaxy name for
Google.
It's like
Google. Hey Google.
No,
oh
it's
yeah,
not.
is
Is it
I think that's the.
Yo,
it's Hey
shout it
Google.
out in the comments, man. I don't know what it's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, what's
Hey
the-
Google, right?
It's Hey Google.
It's Google.
Yeah.
Google
Yeah.
is for Android. The Galaxy is
So what's Alexa? Oh, Alexa.
Alexa's
for
Amazon, no?
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
you're right.
Talking about Alexa.
Well, whoever, Alexa,
you got an
Google,
Android
Siri,
now.
Jacob.
Yeah, yeah.
For
You can
Samsung
call-
is big. That's fine.
But me, Siri is my favorite girlfriend. So
Honestly, it's really not that hard just to send a simple text back.
It's
Even if
not.
you're
Yeah.
going through something, you should just send it back.
Y'all don't understand, man.
Hold on, let me talk for brother.
if you are my friend and I know you have mental issues,
Okay.
that is fine.
Yeah,
I won't worry you that
It's
much.
all about knowing the person. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
girl, I can read her face. Like she can. Same with me. I could be sitting here not saying nothing. She gonna know if I'm mad, if I'm sad, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just about knowing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Knowing
that
the person
it's
that
disrespectful
you're
when like you text somebody and then they don't reply and then they post. That's very disrespectful.
I think that
Right.
I think if somebody's like off the grid, like they don't come
Yeah.
up, they don't come
Right.
up,
Yeah, yeah.
then you should be worried about them. You'd be like,
Right.
okay, what's happening to my brother?
Right.
Let me go check on him.
That is a way to say, nigga, think about yourself.
Okay.
Any more comments?
No, that's
All right. Sorry.
Appreciate you, Max.
I have something
Thank you.
to say
I
before
feel
the
the
comment
struggle,
came
man.
in.
and
Okay.
What were we
Thank you,
talking
Sanity.
about?
We was talking about how,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you know,
passion
JayZ.
and stuff like that.
Basically.
Yeah.
JayZ,
Man.
yeah.
not everyone is JayZ.
Yeah, I'm back to it. So it's like there's nothing wrong, and I feel like everybody should pursue education is very important because me as well, music is my hobby. I love music. I can do music all day and not get tired.
Yeah.
I can be in my room from morning to evening and not even think of food because of music, because I have microphone and I have beats.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with me also having a good education because
Right.
that it's gonna fall under when I get money, when I become popular and I get the money, my education will be more important to me.
And
Even if you have to sign up contracts, education comes into. So I'm like, I will go to school and be more educated, have all the degrees, and do the music on the side of it, like a side hustle thing.
Yeah.
If I get the money from music, I'm gonna invest in real estate or life
real
insurance or
estate.
something.
that's smart. That's
Yeah,
smart.
because I'm not trying to make music my end goal.
yeah.
No,
You're just doing it for like because you love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
like an outlet.
Yeah.
Like
And
an
those are the
outlet.
people that truly succeed, bro. The people that
Yeah.
like enjoy what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are
Yeah.
the people that truly succeed.
I have another comment here from Hevzi. I think I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. It's going back. I think it's going back to the texting your friend. I think
Man, it's
the people really cared about that.
Yeah, yo, like
People really were invested.
because they've been ghosted.
I think she said, it's just the timing. It's like I'm at work and you text me and I read it.
Mama,
But
sister,
I'm like,
time.
I can't text you.
That's such a-
I can text them
But,
later.
like what I was
She said-
saying, like genuinely, like you know what I'm saying. If you're at work and you
time
don't have
that she's
access
at
to that
work, yeah.
phone and all that kind of stuff, it's like
I think it just depends on knowing who your friend is. Like
Yeah,
knowing
exactly.
their
That's what it
schedule.
comes
If they're
down to.
really your friend and then you know what they're doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm
If they
saying?
have bipolar, you can tell they have bipolar.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
Schizophrenia, you know, all of that.
I feel like this all ties to if you care about me, you gonna let me know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care. I feel like that's just if you care, you gonna text back.
And we should stop being so prideful over some things. You know, it's like when we get
pride
to
is the
some,
devil.
yeah, when we get to some level,
Pride
we
is
feel
the
like,
devil.
oh hey,
best.
Shout out J Cole.
and
Shout
those
out J. Cole.
and those that they actually have that long nails, they see the message and they be like, Yeah, I didn't specify. I don't know if he's a girl or a guy. I just said those with the long nails. A guy can have a long nail as well. Like for real, like bro, stop calling my phone.
Stop calling me, dude.
Yeah, so we should make sure that like some position or wherever we are shouldn't avoid us from still being who we are.
Right.
And not losing ourselves.
It's important to be humble on stage.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Like,
Sit down.
Be humble.
Shout out
Can't
Kendrick
look
Lamar.
All right, we got
Yeah.
music test.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'm going to go into the next question.
Okay.
All right. So success is not a straight line. How have you dealt with setbacks, and how has embracing balance played a role in overcoming these setbacks and challenges?
Understanding that it is a marathon and it is not a race. It's okay to have setbacks. You just, as long as you have that goal in mind, just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
And as long as you're moving towards it too. You know?
Right.
And that could be another part of like struggling. Like not just you going through something, it's just not your timing.
Yeah.
Right.
Or it's not God's
It's not about timing.
So
It's not God's
timing.
move.
right.
That part.
Good time.
My brother said, write it down on the wall. and make sure I'm not talking, I'm just saying what you said. Write it down, make sure you go lie by lie. You know, write it down or something, bro. One thing I'm gonna say is that
Okay, we get it. You hit it right. You get it, brother. You hit it right. You get it.
but one thing I'm gonna say is that when you look at the highway, there's a lot of cars on the highway. You have your own car that you're driving. You can play music in your car. You can be on your phone in your car. But make sure everybody on the highway has their own exit. So be focused on your driving and wherever you're going. You never know. Some people would like they'll speed up, pass you, exit, and they'll have an accident. They will die somewhere. So it'd be like, man, that dude is like he's speeding. I want to speed with him. You get pulled over.
You're going to end up in that same situation.
Right.
You get pulled over or something. So just focus on your driving,
Your journey.
which is your life, your journey.
Yeah, right.
Focus on how many miles that you have to go.
Yeah.
You can play music along with it.
Yeah,
Be
and-
happy. And there's nothing wrong with you comparing yourself to other people
Yeah.
too.
Sometimes you can check your shoulders, check your mirror. Sometimes you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't just
But make-
scare
Yeah.
other people.
But it's
the
like
whole time.
important to also make sure that you're staying in your own lane.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But the only time that it
That
becomes
It's highway thing.
the only time that becomes issue with you comparing is when you compare in the eyes of the negative side of it.
Yeah.
Become jealous.
Jealous.
Maybe it's like, oh, I
Why
want
can't I have this man? Now
Yeah,
we all get done with school and he already has somebody propose to him to her.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, I need such man. No, that's not how
Yeah.
it works.
Well, is it
That's not how it
negative to
works.
be like,
Never
dang,
been,
I wish I was in that position you were in?
To say I wish I was that spirit I wish I was to me is negative. It's a bad energy.
How so?
Because you mean that person don't deserve it?
It depends on what you
It's
say
not saying,
after.
I'm not saying I don't think this person shouldn't
wish
be
that
there.
was me.
Yeah.
I wish I was right next to them.
Yeah.
I wish I was there.
Oh,
up there
next
with
to them.
Like, I'm not saying I wish we should trade places.
Okay.
I wish I was there with you, or I wish I
I
was
think
just.
what's important is what you say after. Like, yes, I wish that I was in this position. And then either you're like, oh, well, or you're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That gives you that motivation to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what.
So it all comes up to what I just said. Like it's not bad for you to check out your boxes, but also looking at it in a positive way or in a negative way. So I can look at my friend having like a lot of thousands of dollars in the account, like, man, bro, I can't wish I get there.
Charlie.
You know, because me saying that is like it is motivating me. I see it like, bro, you made it. It's a good thing, bro.
Right.
We all get it.
Yeah.
But if I be like, oh, bro, nah, bro, you do sell drugs or something. Well, like
You
what-
start to have a
damn,
negative
bro.
yeah,
connotation.
trying
That-
to see like they
yes.
got it in a negative way.
Let's start friends. I don't like you to call me over. I'll call you up.
Yeah. That's jealousy right,
Right.
there.
Yeah.
And then you're wishing bad on them. And then it's
Exactly.
Like, that's the extreme. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So that's just how it is.
I guess I have a question for you. I don't think so, but I just wanna
for
hear-
us?
Yes.
Okay.
For you specifically.
I was gonna say for him because you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna say, is it bad? Is there such thing as good jealousy?
No.
What?
I don't
Come
think
again.
Good jealousy.
There's no such
There's
thing as good jealousy.
Jealousy is a negative word. Whatever
Jealousy
you
is a
add
negative
Well,
to
I
it.
think that. Well, lost my train of thought.
When the
Well, you
food,
can look up.
I see what you're saying. I'm trying to put it into words. Like
I see what
yeah.
you're saying too. I think
see
you
what
can
you're
look at somebody with admiration.
Yeah, you
Admiration,
I,
right?
I guess
Yeah, I
jealousy
wanna
wouldn't
be
be the
there.
Yeah, I
jealousy
think
wouldn't be
jealousy
the
is
word.
Exactly.
yeah, jealousy
Yeah.
won't be the word because you know when the food expires, it has expired.
Mm.
If you eat it,
This man is parables, bro.
He's a preacher.
What done the preacher?
if you eat it,
pastor.
if you eat it, you go. Your
listen,
stomach
man.
is gonna like you're gonna get food poison. You know. So
Food poisoning.
yeah. So if it's jealousy, it's jealousy. You can make that right. It's negative.
It's negative.
You can't make it right. So I think the point where you look at it and be like, nah, like in a motivational way, then it's good. It works. Because we look at people who are ahead of us and be like, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like this dude. That is normal. That is you having a role model. But
Okay,
you being jealous, it makes you feel like too much energy.
Yeah.
It's negative energy.
Because
I feel like jealousy is coming from like you're not grateful for what you have.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Other people's successes can end up being your setback if
Yeah.
you're jealous. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
But how do you put it? Okay, so say if I have a friend who's well and I'm not that well, how do you put it into words so to be like, okay, I want to get where you are. How can you teach me without them thinking or without me thinking that I'm envious of them or without me, feeling lower?
Like, how do you
Something
navigate
like
your
that.
Okay.
feelings?
When it comes to
pride.
girls,
Putting your pride to the
Yeah,
side.
Yeah.
Put your pride to the
and I
side.
think I'll treat this differently. When it comes to girls, sweet talking works a lot. Like,
How you sweet talk?
yeah.
Let me hear
Yeah,
some.
let's hear some.
Ooh,
Oh,
bars.
there's not a wait. Hold on. But
You said it, bro.
Don't say nothing corny.
you want African
Can't skip past
sweet
that, bro.
talks, or you want African American, or you want American?
African,
Which of them?
Oh, he got
Give me
categories.
both.
All right, mama, listen. Okay, so when I mean by sweet talk is like, babe, you did that. Wow, that's impressive. But can you like teach me how did you get there? Like learn something. Be like, oh, you know what? That's a girl's talk, and it's so easy for the other person to understand you. It's a sweet talk.
Okay,
And
I get what you're saying.
Did you feel that I was being harsh or something?
No.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
was cool.
Same.
But guys, yo, you foolish boy, come here. How did you do this? Come and teach me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will insult you, but you still teach us.
Yeah.
Right.
That's guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need sweet talks. No.
Nah, we're just straightforward. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
need
so
some
true.
sweet talk. Don't try to say
I
you
don't
act
act like
like
that.
Guys,
That's crazy.
we only need it for my girlfriends, not my
Yeah,
male friend. No, bro, no.
You talk to another guy is crazy.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
It'll be like, hey, boy.
We talking
Yeah, like nah.
Hey, boy, what's your name?
I don't swing that way.
Nah, but yeah.
No, guys, we don't do that. No.
That's so true. What you said was so true. The way you speak to a girl is different.
Yeah,
from the way
it's far different.
Yeah.
Because girls are so emotional and they feel it. They be like, oh, she wants to learn.
Bro.
I'll help her. She's my
It's
friend.
like everything you say to a girl can be used against you in the court of women mind. so you have to be very careful. When
Really?
Yes.
Wait. We gonna touch on
This is a lot of slander.
Here, I'm gonna go
I've
to
been
the next
quiet.
question because we're gonna come to a question
We
and we
gonna come
can,
back to it.
we can
Yeah.
discuss that. So, do you reach out to people when they're going through struggles and stress?
See, that's a gray area to be
And
honest.
this is when I'll say, I don't think men do that, and I think that's an issue. I don't think that's bad to like talk about your feelings and navigate through them. I think that it's good that you have those conversations, especially with someone that you trust, just for your mental health. I think that's like a growing problem in men right now.
Guys, we are all mad because mental health doesn't work for us.
I think, and that's why it goes back to mentors. You have to have people that you look up to, that you
Can give you
but talking
advice.
to your boys that are your age is different. But
Bro,
if you're talking to somebody that's
nah,
way older,
They're gonna laugh at you.
yes,
But don't
Why
you?
can't
Yeah.
you? Why can't you talk to
Yeah.
your peers, somebody who's
Nah,
maybe going through the
'cause
same
the way-
thing?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the outlier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be honest. Like this year I'm just now, you know what I'm saying,
this year.
learning to because like that's what I've been used to. But it's like now I'm learning to rely on like, you know what I'm saying, my friends, you know what I'm saying, when I'm going through like certain struggles, because they're also at several other places in life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they may have knowledge that like they can give to me that I can use to work on myself. You feel me? I don't do it all the time, but it's something that I feel like it's important and should be part of your life.
Even when a guy wants to be open, they are still selective. Trust me.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying
like guys now
I'm not saying talk to everyone in the everyone that you know about everything that you're going through. I mean, I feel like if you have people in your life, who are that you would consider your friends, that's good to do. But I don't understand how you can say like you have your friends, but you won't talk to your friends. Like what you were saying.
We be having
you want to talk to your mentor,
we be having
but
deep
not your
conversations.
friends.
We be having deep conversations. It just doesn't last long.
Can I genuinely ask you guys?
It's just
Deep conversation.
Can I genuinely ask y'all
What's up?
why, as a man, is it hard to express yourself to not even just your friend? Let's talk about your mom or your grandma. Why is it hard to even open up?
because
I think we are wired.
I feel like
that
it's
way.
like we're wired that way to maintain that strong energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
Why
like,
is it
what's-
deemed as weak? Why
that's
is that
the thing.
weakness?
That's just how it's like always
I
been.
think
You know what I'm
for
saying?
who?
Yeah, it's like
For who?
you tell people whatever you're going through, the next minute they'll be laughing.
that's
at you.
true. That's
And then,
true.
yeah.
And that's one reality that we want to when we
Yeah,
talking
but
about
we
openness,
keep it inside. We work on it. Before I tell you something I've been through, that means I've already worked on
Worked
that.
on,
Yes,
exactly.
facts.
Why
Exactly.
can't I help you work on it? Like, why does it have to be out before I talk to my girl or whatever? I
You know,
want
I think
be
I
that
know
strong.
what you're saying because some people have been fighting with me over that, and I know because it's not that we don't want to
Somebody
share.
very special.
Sometimes I just want to talk to you. I don't want you to talk. Sometimes
Okay.
I want to
And
talk
that's-
to you,
Yeah.
but whatever that you say, you think you're giving a perfect solution, but
Yeah,
it's
you
just
just wanna
making me
vent.
more
Yeah.
upset.
Right.
That
Some people
this
just
doesn't
need
make
a.
sense.
Some people just
Yeah.
want to be heard.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't.
facts.
This doesn't always have to be a therapy session. Like, and I
gotta
think
vent.
yeah.
That's what therapy is.
Because I also feel like,
Right.
hey, I need money. T, I know you, bro. I know your paycheck. I know you can't help me with money. Why do I have to tell you?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
If I tell you whatever,
Why don't you just call
whatever,
T broke?
anything that you're gonna say is gonna be like, bro.
Your paycheck. Okay.
Oh no, that was a mess
being
up.
hypothetical.
I was
He's being
yeah.
hypothetical. So you
Yeah.
got we ain't even gonna talk about that. You feel me? You know,
Yeah.
it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just,
So it's like,
hey, man's got
why-
investments.
why-
Get
why
it.
should I be like-
let me, yeah, but let's go back.
why
to
should I even talk to you about that?
You got
Because
money.
you can't help.
No.
You cannot help me.
Ghana.
You cannot help me. The only thing you're gonna say is like, oh, talk to God, pray to God about it. Oh,
No.
so you mean I don't know who God is? You think I've not prayed to God before coming in here?
Right.
Right.
Sometimes
we
God,
do all those boxes before
But the
we
thing
come
is-
out because
Right.
now it's
Sometimes-
over way.
sometimes God can be leading you to that person
Exactly.
to find that's the solution to the problem. that-
I think
You know
me
what I'm
personally, I think the way I look at it is like I want to solve my problems. I'm a problem solver, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the person that if you have a problem, you come talk to me, and then I try to fix it, and that's how I look at it. At my own problems, I try to fix my own problems, and then when I fix it, and then I think I can open up to other people. But yeah, I'm very close in that way. That I want to fix my own problems.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know how old you are, but I know you're not, I think that it's okay because you are not wise in everything
Yeah,
to ask
definitely.
for help for someone.
Right.
I think there is also something rewarding being able to figure something out by yourself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you can't get there, I don't think it hurts to go reach out to somebody,
Yeah, that's what I said.
Rely on God, people.
Yeah. I feel
Love
like
to
going
God.
back to what you said about like
Oh, to what I said.
no. But now you forgot. Now you made me
on the
forget
hot
what
seat
you
today,
said.
He's the up.
What did you just say?
Oh, the Andrew
like you
Tate.
don't like to confide because you don't need help for it, right?
That's funny.
I feel like it's not about like me helping you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's about just knowing like what you're going through. Like I feel like as men, you think you gotta carry your problems on your back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to, like you said, you need to get it figured out. You want to figure it out,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Why can't you like? Why can't y'all soften
Hold on,
up?
I have a
right?
question. I have a question
ahead,
for
go-
you.
go ahead.
So if you have a guy every time he has a problem, he's just venting to you. Isn't that a little annoying? Don't
I
you
don't
think?
know. I wouldn't take that as a
Yeah.
sign of
come
weakness.
on.
I wouldn't take
Oh, no.
come on.
No, wait.
I promise.
All the time. He's always
he
like,
gets
oh,
annoying.
no.
He
He
gets
gets like,
annoying.
a
A little bit.
Because if I
They'll-
care
they'll
about
call you sassy.
I want to put your problems on my back.
Exactly.
Like, I
man's
wanna-
brother- man's
The brother's
reputation
gonna
is
call you in the
everything.
car
Bro,
crying.
they'll
and
call you
stuff.
sassy, bro.
That's cap. You're gonna pretend them.
Listen,
Yeah.
a man's reputation is so important to
Facts.
bro, like
Hold on.
So you think your reputation-
Wait, yeah.
Tell me, like,
Hold on, brother.
No.
Especially if you guys are in a relationship.
Hold on.
not for me.
See, she said
you're gonna think a different way, and that's gonna affect my reputation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
But
And then
between
she said, if I like you, I want to carry your problem on my back.
Did I say
Hold
if
on.
I like you?
Hold
Anybody.
on. What if you don't like me anymore? You go send them my name.
I'm not saying
That's
if I
a
like
bad
you.
thing.
If you my friend, you my brother, you my boyfriend, my gay friend. I feel like I would like to
Yo, what? Yo.
I just said my gay friend, like a gay boyfriend. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean? Oh, that was deep. Yeah, like I just want to know why. Why?
I just feel like
What
once
is
you
there?
open up that first time, you're just looked at completely differently.
Yeah.
And that is you projecting. That's not anyone making you feel that way except yourself.
It's
no
not
one
that,
else.
it's not that we projecting. We've been
one
there.
else.
We've been there.
From your
No.
girlfriend, exactly.
But you can't
We've
change
been there.
it. I promise you. I promise you.
Everybody.
I
Your
Your
promise
girlfriend's
you.
friend will be telling you, "Oh, like this is
Yeah,
what she's
that's
telling
what-
you
yeah.
behind your back." Like after the fact that you guys broke
No,
up.
but
Like,
I promise you, all girls are not the
No,
same.
no,
that's
And
true,
not
yeah.
everyone is the
That's
same.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, I mean,
But
it
like-
just
All girls are not the
Gauge who
same,
the right
but
person is.
80%.
80%.
That's crazy.
Like,
Let's do
Well, if
women.
that's the case,
Yeah.
all y'all are
All men is-
twins.
yeah, all of us are
In
twins.
this video, all y'all are twins. Tell you that.
But yeah, your words can be weaponized against you. I think that's what men fear.
I think that everyone should fear that. I fear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
like
I think
So
trust,
if
yeah.
if you're my girlfriend,
mhm.
I expect you to tell me your problems and I'll help you find way to it.
exactly.
Because if I tell you mine, what
What
can
did
you
you
do?
say?
He doesn't agree with you.
It depends on what problem. I could probably help you. You never know.
You never
'Cause
know.
That's true.
You never know.
But it's not everything that you can help though, you know that?
Yeah, some things.
yeah.
Yeah,
But we can
when it
always
comes to, like, mental
navigate
health.
it.
Yeah, navigate
like-
it. It could be something
can
you went
navigate
through
together.
10 years ago. It's like just reopening that. And I feel like men, they don't like to talk about their problems. So something that's happened 10 years ago could still be bothering them to this
Today.
day.
That's true.
So why can't I help you,
That's
you
the
know,
thing.
kind of navigate that and you tell me so I can get a better understanding of why you act
Yeah.
this way.
Bottling
All right,
up,
all right.
bottling
Let-
up your
let-
feelings.
but-
Wait, hold on. Bottling up your feelings is very dangerous because
Yeah.
then you start to react to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it starts to pour out in a certain negative
Yeah.
way that
Right.
you do not want.
And yeah, and
Okay,
then
let me
hold on,
come from
add
this.
something.
Okay, go ahead.
And then one thing with sisters, like girls, I really love that they
Mhm.
want to fix you. They want to help you fix your problem.
Yeah,
But I think the thing with men is that it's very hard to fix a man. A broken man.
Yeah.
I
It's very
feel
hard.
like
I think you have to let him fix himself.
Yeah.
Because if
that's true.
if you're trying to fix him, you're never going to fix him.
Well, what I'm
you
saying
will
is-
be the enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's two parts to this. You know, I feel like if I'm already in a relationship with you and we already, you know, said, you know what, we're gonna do this, we're dating, and then you are automatic all of a sudden have all these problems, then okay, obviously I want to help you.
Mhm.
Obviously, I want my man, I want him to become fixed. I'm not in the
Yeah,
business
exactly,
of fixing
right,
men.
trying to
You know what I'm
fix
saying?
somebody,
I'm not in the
exactly.
business. of
Okay,
that. But
let
once
me-
you sign up to do that, there's no going back now.
Right.
You know?
All right, let me say from this angle. You know, sometimes the reason why we don't show our feelings to people that we love or they love us is to save them from
Facts.
thinking too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Mhm.
when I'm in a relationship, I know, oh, this my girlfriend, this is how she thinks. Like things really get into her.
Yep.
So me telling her about what I'm going through, she might not even eat for the whole day, but
Yeah.
I'll be okay eating
Right.
that day.
And then
You feel
girls
me?
overthink and the
Yeah. So sometimes we just want to keep some things to ourselves because the impact that thing is having on us is not excessive than what it's gonna have on you.
yeah.
Mhm.
So for
It's
the
like-
love that we have
Yeah.
for you, we can keep that thing from you.
It's like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got it.
Yeah.
He was waiting to say that.
yes.
Keep it in his back pocket.
I had that in the back of my mind.
Waiting to
All
say
right,
that.
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and read the last question. All right, so what practical tips can you share to someone about embracing balance in their life?
Put God before everything.
All right.
Of course.
Put God above everything. He's everything. That like if you really need to succeed, yo, like talking to God, praying,
Before
reading
we
the
move
Bible.
on, I have,
Also,
Hold on.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have a comment from Lucy say, and she said, in nowadays, you don't know who to trust. Going back to the trust topic. So you have to be
Toxic
careful
life.
to who you
Right.
talk to.
Toxic world we live in.
We have another comment from Michael Iwuzu. I think as a woman, if your guy is always coming to you complaining to you, it's always coming to you complaining to the woman, the woman's gonna be fed up at some point.
Yeah, they get
all the time. It's
like she said, we signed up for like whatever you're going through.
Yeah, that's what I signed up for.
Fed up,
you know,
be
I wouldn't want
pretty
you.
sure
I want to, especially for dating. I want to help you.
Well,
wouldn't want you to go no
The
one
thing
else.
is that
There's
you
a lot
said
of things that we sign up in our jobs, but we don't
exactly.
like doing it.
You said that right now. You said that right now, but attraction is not a choice. You don't choose to be attracted to somebody, and you don't choose not to be attracted to somebody. It's not your decision.
Right.
So if somebody keeps making something, you're gonna feel a certain way, and then
I mean, I guess once you date someone, you are deciding to embrace them for who they are. If you can't do that, then I guess you guys are gonna break up. That's why I said it's important to know who you're with and finding that one person.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I know for me, I'm the type of person who's like, if I made that decision to actually be with you, whatever you going through, I'm going through it too, and I have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what gets me? I feel like gets me fed up even more than you complaining to me. Me having to keep explaining to you, you can talk to me. I'm somebody you can trust. I'm somebody you can confide in. Like I'm not going. You talk to me about what happened. Boom. I'm not gonna go run and tell nobody because I genuinely care about you. Like I care.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
don't worry about it.
Oh my God! It's that splat.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
But yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I think I'm trying to have say less, yeah.
Nah, speak, bro.
We wanna hear you talk.
You have the best analogies, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
Like
We'll
past
compare food poisoning.
Actually, all right. Let me start from here. I don't know if I said this earlier on the podcast, but suffer to gain, which is what we're talking about, is very necessary.
Definitely.
You have to go through that and earn whatever that you want, so you can see the wounds, you can see how far you've traveled, but also when you have a way to make it easier, don't force yourself to make it more hard.
Exactly.
It's not easy outside. I've seen a lot of people that I feel like I don't know if they are ignorant or they choose not to care or they got influence. I don't know what the cause is, but I think all this can be the cause. But they're in a very good home, but because of peer pressure and some kind of things, they want to actually leave home and start their own life and just have that independence hold up onto them. But I just want to tell those people that it's not easy out there.
The grass is not always green on the other
Yes.
side.
right.
If you have your parents providing for you accommodation, everything, stay right there. Make sure you get done with your school. Make sure you are able to work some McDonald's job. Save that $500, $200. It's not enough, but save it. Until then, you have to leave. You have to actually go get a wife, a husband, whatever, leave your home. Then that money is going to be useful. But don't go out right now. I don't think you are too much prepared for that fight.
Definitely.
You can be a soldier, but that doesn't mean, so first you have the uniform, doesn't mean you can fight. Make sure that you are armed.
Amen, Pastor.
Yes.
And
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah. So that's one thing I'm gonna say to whoever is watching. Don't let peer pressure or maybe some things that your parents are doing at the house that you think, oh, they're taking my freedom out of my hands. No, you have to be humble. Still be a kid. Like stoop to conquer, stoop too low to the point where you feel like, now I have it. I can be big.
Tell the preacher.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta clap after that, Pastor.
Can I also say, I cannot speak for everyone's backgrounds, but like I feel like another tip for like balance. What the question you were asking?
Work-life balance.
Is remembering where you came from, remembering like your childhood, like back in Ghana, like me personally, back in Ghana, you're walking with a whole bucket of water to go.
You have that history,
bro. I'm talking about put in like a pot to heat up to get some hot water. Remember all of those times.
Yeah,
right.
before you go to school, right?
Huh?
Before you go to
school,
and you still go to school late,
and
right?
still go to school, and
they'll still
punish
beat you.
Exactly. They will still punish you. Like they don't care what you were doing before.
Even that one, I don't have issue with it because you are late and they are punishing you.
Yeah.
But they will beat you for not paying your school fees, even though it is your parents who's supposed to pay that school fees. But they will beat you as a kid.
The worst thing
than
than beating you is embarrassing you in front of all your friends. African teachers donkey.
Yo, I remember one time I was late for school.
Now they're taking us back to Africa.
But yeah. I remember I was late for
Lion
school,
King.
bro.
Let's go.
And I don't know if you guys know, but like Wednesdays they have like this special period, like worship Wednesdays, and I everyone was together, the entire school. As soon as the principal saw me, he's like, "Yo, come stand in front of everyone." Gave me like 6 lashes. I had to like, yo, I had
And
to.
then sometimes your girlfriend be there.
Bro, you gotta do a dance sheet. You gotta man up. You gotta you
gotta man up.
And the cane too is not regular cane. They wrap tape around it, put it in kerosene and everything, bro. Like, them days, bro.
You just remind me of one of the punishment that I took. I went to school late, and this headmaster just called me, and instead of beating me right there, he said no. He took me to the females class.
Hey,
Oh my god!
And beat me there.
Nah,
Bro,
he
had like 3 canes joined together.
Yeah.
Bro.
And you know where he was beat? Not my butt or anywhere here. I don't know how to call it. Like I took like 4 canes. I couldn't shake because the girls were there looking at me. I was like,
It's like, bro, you gotta be tough, bro.
bro.
Yo, if you start crying,
Definitely
That's
has
not
something
even-
against you. I ain't gonna
Look,
lie.
African teachers, they don't try
What?
to
He has
physically
something
pain
against
you.
you.
Oh, bro.
Mentally pain
no,
you.
like
wanna
they
break
want to
you.
make sure that you remember that
Yes,
the rest
they
of your
want to
life.
break you.
And after
memory.
those canes, I did not talk. I was like, okay, I took my backpack. When I was climbing the steps, I turned around. Nobody's here. I threw my back away. I started like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro, that was so hard.
But
Okay.
nah, yeah, like remembering.
We can go back to those African stories. They will never
Facts.
forget.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I comment,
Talk for
Those
hours, bro.
stories like that is what make us who we are today.
Yeah.
Stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Remembering who we're
Oh,
from.
yeah,
builds
it did.
Remembering
personality,
what
you
we
know.
went through. Exactly.
And then
It did, but all
It
those
makes
search
us-
marks I have is not working, bro.
yeah, I think I think it makes us stronger, you know. And even going back to our parents, you know, giving them props,
Right,
pushing us to
exactly.
be engineers, pushing us to be lawyers and stuff like that. I know back in that segment we kind of talked down on our parents a little bit because they be doing a little too much. But I want to give them props
But
for
they
like
Yeah, of
helping
course.
us.
They truly want
Yeah,
what's best
they
for us.
want what's
Yeah.
best for us, and we are doing best. You know, African diaspora, we are the most educated diaspora.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we clap
Yeah.
for that?
Give it up to
Like,
us.
yeah, like, yo.
They are actually helping you to suffer to gain.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though they know that math is not your size, but go and suffer.
Go and
so you
suffer.
can gain. Yeah.
It builds
Yeah.
character.
Like
Definitely.
Yeah.
I said before, they help you understand the beauty of the
Right.
struggle.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So we're gonna open up to a Q&A session. If anyone wants to join on Zoom, you can go ahead and do that as well. Any comments?
Okay, since we're waiting for that,
Can we?
I would like to talk until somebody calls for the
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Me too.
yeah. Okay, if you wanted to go ahead.
Oh, no. Go
You
first.
go first.
No, go first.
No, go first.
I said not saying that.
Go
I'll
first.
piggyback off of you, bro.
You get a comment?
No, not yet. Go ahead, talk. When I get a comment, I'll probably tell you.
Okay.
But nah.
Yeah, so back to what I was saying when it comes to passion, right? Sometimes your passion can be a therapy too for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, sometimes when I go to work, I deal with these clients and I come, I'm like, I feel like hitting something. But, you know, I have weak bones, so I'm not trying to like cause much pains to myself. I'll just sit in front of my microphone, then be upset to my microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
think that's like, yeah, especially music. It's a good way to like, a good outlet to like get,
Yeah.
let your feelings
Yeah,
out.
that-
yeah.
I think we talked about being a nerd earlier. I think you have to find something to be a nerd about. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something you really care about, something you're
Yeah.
passionate about. Yeah.
I'm still trying to find like something that I mean, I grew up playing sports and stuff like that, and like paid in college. Now it's just like I'm not doing that no more. So now what do I like to do?
You just gotta like
You-
experiment.
What
To be
can-
But
honest.
you know
Right.
something? If you stop doing something that you love, you get depressed easily.
Yeah, it's kind of
Go
Yeah,
hiking,
because
you might
then
love
you're
it.
just holding on to like feelings
Yeah.
that you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So you have to really think through it before you do whatever that you're doing. Because you saying you don't want to do sports or something, it'll get to a point and be like, oh my God.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there was a time where it's like, I mean, other than poetry, you know what I'm saying? I think of it as therapy, but like wanted to experiment, so I decided to take up boxing. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Boxing?
Boxing, yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, Buck
No, but like, I ended up like loving it. It's
I'm
like
not playing with you.
no, bro.
You my brother for life.
Yeah, of course.
that's one thing I want
No,
to
but like,
boxing.
bro, get into it. It's a great outlet, bro.
Bro, my face. Oh.
Bro, you don't gotta be
nobody.
professional. You know what I'm
can
saying?
just punch the bag.
You can do punch the bag. You can do some light
But you got
sparring.
gloves on, because I know you.
What
said
if
you
the
got
punch,
weak
the bag
arms.
punch me back?
Oh, she's coming for you.
No, like
We like hit you a little bit.
it's like it's
You better
a great
tough up,
outlet.
my
You know what I'm
friend.
saying? It's a great outlet, and I think
I'll try
if
it.
you want to get into it, you should.
I'll
Yeah, bro,
try.
I can give you the link later.
I have a couple.
Yeah, but I'm
comments.
not fighting with you.
Oh,
I have a couple comments here.
Mhm.
Actually, I have a lot of comments.
oh, okay, we love that.
Okay. I have a comment from Fabiola. Thank you once again.
Shout out Fabiola.
When it comes to pathing your way to success, you must know every failure is a lesson. 100.
Oh, of course.
And you must build up from there.
Fabiola is wise, you know.
Yeah, she is
very-
wise.
Yo, like
Wise.
wow,
Like that.
that is true. No, every failure is a lesson.
Yeah.
Like literally.
You don't lose, you learn.
Like Michael Jordan, for example, before he became the greatest of all, we're not gonna debate about that. But before he had to go through so much. Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. But like him too, like
Yeah, Kobe was a monster.
but
Yo.
you know what it took for him
The
to
black
get to
man.
that point.
Bro, his master is insane.
It's
Have you-
yo,
Do-
The,
What's
the late
different?
Kobe.
yeah,
Kobe, the late Kobe.
But
Like-
wait, before you go, what's your favorite car?
What's my favorite car?
Yeah.
To be honest, it switches. Honestly, bro. Like
Which one?
at first it was like a Dodge Charger, but now I'm like you know that Hellcat. You know what I'm saying?
What kind
Now,
of
now it's Hellcat, right?
Let's go
How-
around,
how-
yeah.
Wait, yeah, I'll
Let's
come
go
there.
around.
How
I wanna
about you? What's your favorite car?
Oops.
I'm actually not materialistic, so I don't. Really
Oh,
pay attention
okay.
to that kind of
Okay. Oh.
stuff. I'm okay with the little Jeep, the Jeep Renegade. You know.
Okay, how about you?
Honestly, I'm gonna say a G-Wagon.
Hey, mama.
That's that big
Yeah.
body, yo.
How about
G-Wagon.
you?
Okay.
I love the Jaguar, man.
Oh,
I love me a Jaguar.
you too,
Okay.
Jaguar?
Nah, honestly, I don't have a favorite car either.
I was waiting for
You're-
somebody
you're-
to say Tesla.
Really?
Tesla.
I don't
You-
say
you
Tesla.
know why?
I don't know.
Because
Tesla's the new Toyotas. I'm telling you.
That's
They're
exactly.
new
You took that exactly
Toyotas.
out of my mouth. Tesla
But you know,
wait,
it's-
wait.
no,
I'm not switching this conversation. I brought that up because I was just gonna talk about
electric cars.
failure being something that you can build on or learn.
Mm.
How many times that Elon Musk like he failed and came up to
Right.
this, and now you see people are actually like buying these cars. You see them anywhere, like it's really like going. You know, that's what I was trying to like bring up. Yeah,
Okay.
We on Amazon too.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon too. Yeah.
Twitter.
Now Alexa is popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
All right, I have more comments here. I have one more from Hefzi. She's a female. She said, with males and females, the way they handle situations is very different. I believe that us females think and act with our emotions, and male think and act with more logic. And I completely agree with her.
That's facts.
what did you say?
So
Said
I don't
women-
think she
women
speaks
think
for all
more with their
women.
Right.
emotions and men
I don't
think
think
more
she-
logically.
I
That's
agree
why
with her.
men are
Men are problem
natural
solvers and
problem
builders.
solvers.
Women are logic
I think
too.
that, yeah.
No,
I don't
no,
think
we're
that-
not
I didn't read that. I didn't read that.
No,
No,
that's what
he
I'm
read
saying.
it.
I feel like
I said I didn't read that. He read it.
Do you agree with that?
no, but
no,
like
you was over there clapping for it. Nah.
No, I was just like this.
Hold on.
I don't
Hold on.
agree.
You ladies are very smart and very logical. Good.
no, but like
I think that-
for example, if your girl is coming to you at the end of the day and she wants to talk about her workplace, like problems at the workplace, you already in your head you're thinking of ways
Yeah.
to solve it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Can we like do a Uno's reverse card and say couldn't that be the same thing?
Right.
It could be the same
Could it
thing.
not be the same thing?
It
is.
is something.
Like you said,
it
we
could be, but-
overthinkers. Women are overthinkers. That's us thinking
I think
logically.
there's more power
Every-
in having both.
Yeah.
There's power in having
Of
both.
course.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
And I
like-
think most girls do have both.
you have to
Right.
find balance every time.
It's like sometimes they'll think to and be like, "Is that why they didn't eat my food?
Oh yeah,
I cook
women
for
be
you."
over-
Yeah, no, facts.
women be creating
It's like, why didn't he kiss me today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Is that why they didn't kiss me
That's
today before work?
overthinking.
That's
what I'm
That's what I'm saying. But that's not.
That's not
That's not being
That's
logical.
not. That's not. That's
But,
not logical.
but I think I'm right. Am I right for that though? Am I right for that?
Yeah. Hold on.
Am I right for that though? Am I right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, they said no. Hold on. I have another comment from Hefsi. Hefsi is speaking facts. She said, I heard that a man who cannot control his emotions is a dangerous man. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Wait, say that again. What is it?
I heard that a man that cannot control his emotions is a dangerous man.
That's what I'm saying.
That can control.
I think
Control his emotions.
I feel
Oh, yeah,
before
yeah,
you
yeah,
hop
yeah.
into a
It's
relationship
definitely
with
true.
someone,
I think the way
That's what leads to them being
school shooters and stuff. I think
Yeah.
the way guys express emotions.
school shooters is extreme though. But like, I hear you.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I
he
think
said no to my proposal. I'm gonna kill you.
okay, that's extreme. Hold on, I think the way guys and girls handle emotions are two different things. You say you do boxing. The way when we get emotional, we want to punch something, we want to break something.
Me
We
too.
get angry.
See, but that's a result of so many things that you've been bottling up for years on end. That's why it's like, yo, if you cannot learn how to control your emotions and you have all this stuff already, you're going through all the time, it's like one day you're just gonna explode and it's not gonna be good for you or anyone else.
Right.
and that's the importance of emotional intelligence.
Yes.
That's why girls are number one.
that one, yes, 100%. I agree.
But also sometimes the mechanism that we use is not like I think about I'm like, why? Because I had this friend that he was going through a lot, and all what he could do was to punch a stop sign, like, and the stop sign just burnt like this. I'm like, I look at my hands. I was like, oh, I'm safe. I'm not doing that. Like, why do I have to put that pain? Like, that is extra pain. Now you can't come to work.
You only know
Yeah.
boys
There
punch
was,
on the walls.
but
I guess
like,
that's true.
Yeah.
I just don't think guys know how to go through, navigate their feelings.
Really?
They outlash. That's what they do.
Me, I'll just
Get
Since they don't want to
but
open
it
up,
just
you know?
it takes
talk to
time
the
and it
girl.
takes
It's
maturity for you
Yeah.
to, because like I ain't gonna lie, speaking from my experience, I'm always talk about like personal experience.
and beating people.
No,
Oh.
okay. No, but like there was a time where I was one of those like wall punchers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I would explode. No. But like after a while, like
look
I
at
started
his
to learn.
chest. He's been punching. Wow.
No.
Punches
Well,
you.
just, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point, it was like, all right, no, I need to chill. And then like I started to learn how to emotionally mature, like, you
And
know
not
what
be
I'm saying?
too aggressive on
And not
yourself.
to be like, not be. That's why I'm as thank God that I'm as calm as I used.
Me, when something is bothering me, it's only two ways. So either I sleep or do music. Like
Me
But
too.
that's good. Some guys don't know what. Like,
No,
are
some
just,
people like to take it out on other
fast.
people.
Yeah, definitely.
some people-
which
Yeah.
is what causes, you know what I'm saying, physical abuse and
Yeah.
all that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Right.
which is-
yeah.
That's why you have to find something you love to do. Right? He says his music when he's
An
mad.
outlet. Yeah.
Yeah. He
I mean,
goes,
before I bring it up to you, that
And
means
not just
that
playing
means-
the game.
yeah.
Yeah. If oh, you play game too?
Play some
No,
COD,
I'm
play some
no,
COD,
I'm
you know what I'm
playing
saying?
Play
games.
Call
I'm
of
saying,
Duty.
like, that's not an outlet. Going
Oh,
on
playing on
bad.
games.
Yeah, playing
Yeah.
video games is not
You have to do something.
You don't think so?
That's a distraction.
Before
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you turn off the
Yeah.
game,
You think so?
your feelings
No, I'm
are
saying it's a
still there.
distraction.
Oh, yeah.
I'm agreeing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
There's
distraction.
definitely
You can say the same with like
well, it's a
drinking
sometimes.
and
Yeah.
partying.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that is
Some people like to be like, that's their distraction. Like, you know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
distraction.
I
It's
think
not an outlet.
Some people.
I think
I think
Not
it's
it's not
But
a,
before I got in music, I used to drive and play music.
Okay.
But I realized that gas has moved from $2 to
Yeah,
3
yeah,
point
no,
something.
gas
I'm like,
prices.
bro, now I'm not driving.
That was,
I'll stay inside,
stop driving.
get depressed, and die.
I think.
Hey, you okay?
I'm
You good? Okay, let me-
Yeah,
Oh, we gonna talk after
yeah.
this.
I think there's a middle line. I think doing too much of something like playing. If you spend your days playing video games, the problems.
Yeah.
I think you can play a couple times. You know, like,
Yeah, a couple times.
a little people.
every
you know what I mean?
second, you know? Like,
Not
damn.
every second, of course.
Dang.
Yeah, and also I think you have to find a constructive hobby. He loves
Right.
singing. Maybe find books. Start reading books. Or maybe
No, what we tell you about reading?
Yeah.
I can't.
we talked about it earlier.
like reading.
Black
Oh,
people
reading,
like to
like reading,
reading is not for me, bro.
Yeah, we talked about
the
it.
Lord?
I have a lot of books. They are still
Is
new.
this a good book?
I have a lot of books. They are still new.
I think
from
I don't
5
like to
years.
read either, but it depends on the book.
If it's a good book, I can
I feel
actually
like we
sit
getting
down and
sidetracked.
read it.
Well,
Well,
you
we
have
are
any?
getting
Oh,
into
God.
that.
No.
Are there any other comments?
No,
that
if you want me to know
need
the
be
story,
aware of?
just put it in a
Anyone wanting
movie,
to
but not a
on
book.
Zoom or
No.
anything like that.
You can put a story in a movie. I'll watch it, but not a book.
Not a book.
I'm not reading.
I don't know. That's why I like subtitles sometimes.
No comments.
No comments, guys.
All right, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up. It was a pleasure to have you guys all here. If you have anything to say before we close,
Yes,
the
I still have
curtains.
something, of course.
Okay.
Pastor is going.
What-
Can I
what-
just say this is a
That's
very
it.
Like,
educational?
one more thing.
real quick before
Mine
you
is
go.
educational too.
Oh, I was gonna say I wanted to say like this was a very educational conversation.
You are very smart, so you
You
come
guys,
after me. So what I'm trying to say is that social media is not a good place for you to put your emotions. Whatever that you're going through, don't come and cry on my page, please. I beg. My feed.
I know, literally.
I want to see you promoting your works, the good things, so we can support you, but not you crying.
You just drama dump.
Those people that
Yes.
be crying on social media is
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yo,
I
like
know,
like,
Brian.
ridiculous.
I'm not trying to see your
That's why
Thanksgiving play either.
That's
Don't
why I like
post
the
that
certain
Thanksgiving
social
play.
media that I've deleted because, like, yo, you go on Twitter, and you just see, this
Hey.
person has written a whole paragraph about their day. I'm like, bro, like,
Nobody cares for real.
Honestly,
Nobody
I don't
cares.
know you like that.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.
is like,
Yo, they be
you wake up, hey, good morning,
Facebook is the
Facebook.
place
Just got out
for-
the shower.
Every day somebody's
You see
crying.
your
Why?
grandma, your aunties over
Facebook
there.
is like a family.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
see you doing okay. Social media, and I promote you. I want to see you doing your
Push your
hairdressing thing,
Yeah.
moving forward, positive vibes. Not you crying, because if you cry too much, I'm saving my water for my marriage, so I can cry for my wife that day.
Amen. That day, bring a bucket.
Yeah.
Bring a bucket.
Yeah, bring it back at that, then I'll cry for you.
It's gonna
But
fill it
now,
up.
I'm weak.
right now, and please, if you know you're going through something, make sure you talk to somebody that you have the trust.
100%.
Know people for what they are, but not
Say that again.
Yeah.
Talk to you. Said if you're going through something, huh?
Talk to somebody.
Talk to someone.
talk to the people that you think they are the right person.
And that
One
goes
more
for
time,
you
I'm sorry.
too.
Repeat that part.
Repeat that again.
Thomas, you heard her? Yeah.
Don't bring me to
Don't keep it, because it's so hard to carry emotional weight and financial weight together. You're gonna drown.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself. Say no to suicide, whatever, and be strong. Thank you.
And guys, rely on
Talk to
God.
God and talk
Me,
to
I always keep saying it, rely on God. There's, I don't know if you guys heard about the 48 laws of power. Me, I think of it as 50.
That's a good book.
Put God above everything.
Is it a
and at
book?
the end of the day,
It
glorify
is a book,
God and
brother.
everything.
That's why I don't know about it.
That's what's important. You know, it's a great book. You should read
great
it.
What book?
The 48 Laws of Power.
If you read it, I can listen to it.
No,
Sure,
no.
we can find an audio. book for you.
No,
Yeah.
actually, it's a really good book.
It's a
though.
great book. It really
What's it called?
puts
I'm actually reading.
48 Laws of Power.
48 laws.
48?
Yeah.
Why 40 and not 49?
How many pages?
That's why I'm saying,
Oh, it's a
me
big book.
personally,
It's like a Bible.
Oh,
it's, me personally, like I
big
said, there's
book.
50
I thought it was
laws.
like 50
Put
pages.
God
You don't
above
have to read the
everything.
whole thing,
Glorify
bro.
God and
It's every chapter
you know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
law.
And everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a law. Like
It's like 30 pages a
yeah,
chapter.
if we go into it, it's like a long conversation.
That book is a good book, but it's a dangerous.
It's a dangerous
You can-
book
you
because
can
like
learn
you
from
can
messed
really,
up- yeah.
yeah, that's why
the psychology
like, bro,
behind the book is crazy.
yeah, bro. The thing is, knowledge can neither be good or evil. It's what you choose to do
Yeah,
with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yeah,
I think we are borrowing the people.
Well, that was it for today's show of Thought Express podcast. It was really nice having. I really had a conversation.
yeah, no, I
you did a
actually
great
enjoyed
job,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
That was
All
good.
right. Well, big thanks to all of you guys watching us on Instagram, YouTube, whatever it may be. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. Again, Wyatt.Productions. It was a pleasure having you all here. Again, my name is Divine, and I'll see you all later.
Peace.
My name is Kofi K.
Madison. Hey.
T_43. Okay. Just
Do it again.
T43. I'm tripping. I just switched up the IG.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all for listening.
Of course.